Chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Out of the shoot. Quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Third down play from the gun. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up third down.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people would say go for it more often. I don't see the point of going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This crowd spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking to throw, it's moved. And the quarterback release.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1. And they give him a sack on play, too.
They'll run play action. Under fire. A shot for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board. Now they're staring at fourth down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And that ball's incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle. Man, those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in this side and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
There's the pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Now trying to keep this this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Motion from the wide receiver. Might be changing the route. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. He's out to 37. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game when you're going in and you go for it. But when they make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run down on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They knocked him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years with the foundation of the running game.
Don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses out of the ball. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Extending the play. Push out of bounds, shot short of the end zone. That one saves the touchdown, at least for now.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it. Target, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up, early down play for this QB.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Marches ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paula.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to pound their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again. He loses his way into the end zone.
Man, I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think
tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking for space. It's and he was able to get back on top of it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. He's got him. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big, and look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Off the RPO, complete.
My old coach said, never roadblock taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complete.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Complete. Right to crease at the 20. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than they saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. They're going to need better effort in the back end of this defense.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They go on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ball.
Really cool decision that he made there. Knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Dropping back, it's moved. He's got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line of game. Just 1 for 3 on fourth down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the end zone. It's picked up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Has to throw on first down off the play fake. Rolling right and going deep. Down the sideline. Back down, but they'll throw the sticks for a first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the
plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
Leads to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's crazy. There we go. They make the stop, and not before they do their work at top and pick up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Military stun. Military stun. Out of the gun to give to the back. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be dragged down. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that one, too.
They bring him down, and he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making the play. They're getting the ball back. On the third play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown. And they add 6 more to the red trip to the house.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
We got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Moon. Pressure coming. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Longhorns moving
It's creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Offense calls a timeout here. It's critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Longhorns will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And as he throws, that ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on down. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they take it in for 6 more points.
We are officially in the rollout. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the big tight end. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Looking to throw, it's moved. Throws to the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical.
Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quick completion to the right.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's moved. Under fire. Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns! A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
6-9-1, gain of car.
Snapped it in the shotgun. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game from the OC? Let's call that one again.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to have a quarterback to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks a bullet to the right. He's got it on the outside. And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. A They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
The play action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass to take the lead.
This is a situation here in the third quarter where this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, get everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Release to the back. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he won, wow, this offense with a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. A collision. He stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking downfield, it's Moon. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a short catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have run out everybody right now. So
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Here we go, set.
He might want another play. Unloads quickly. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. It's really not hard to find the difference between this game and the loss last week. Turning over 3 times a week ago, none today.
And just a great response. Last week, you're probably the reason you lost. And you didn't take care of the football. But now you step out here and you show your team you can bounce back, you can lead, take care of the football, and lead this team to victory.
while a lot of play callers don't want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock, and I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on first and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
For an offense, to make the wide receiver reverse work, you've got to have a lot of guys doing a good sell job. Running backs have to behave as if they're actually going to keep the football. And everybody else on offense has to be yelling out, run, to try to make the defense over-pursue, but no Oscars being handed out on that. Simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Sending the offense back onto the field. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking for a crease. It's Klein. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. The give from the gun. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Moon. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Here we go.
Pulls it, fires to the left. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Ready up.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Gaucho. Gaucho. Ready.
To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find...
He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Gonna look downfield again. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off play action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
That's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running 4 rounds when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They're dealing with a second and long.
Black 24. Hornet. Set. Dino. Ready.
Back to throw. It's Moon. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the backboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right?
Get set.
Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock it down at the 31.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't had any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
Looking deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the score.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. You know, beating Central Michigan by 80-something points, you still have to throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
All wide out and no backs.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The throw. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. That incompletion brings up third down for the offense.
Come on, set.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. It was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting out the field just yet, guys. They're not sure, but this guy's scrambling ability. They may try to go for this.
The Tigers will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save ahead and just get out of bounds.
Now, these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver, playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. You could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
Dip three soda.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they're going to score again. Another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking for a man. It's moved. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the toss. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Dino. Griffin. Ready, go.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Here's a throw downfield late. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You've got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Let's go.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to the big tight end. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game already because he's had...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's open. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had